welcome to Story Time with me, Liz. As always, it's lovely to have you with me wherever you are in the big wide round world. I hope you are feeling good. I am feeling good today because we've brought a new story which we're going to read together, and it is this one. And the title, which is unusually at the bottom of the front cover, is Coming to England, and the author is Floella Benjamin. Now, Floella Benjamin is a famous TV presenter who, for many of us of a certain age, remember fondly as she presented the children's TV programme Play School. And my friend Joanna made a video all about Floella Benjamin for Black History Month, and it talked about Floella's fascinating story about coming to England. Well, Dame Floella Benjamin has written a children's story all about her early life. We're going to read it together. So let's find out what happens in Coming to England. My name is Floella. I lived on the beautiful island of Trinidad with Mommy, Daddy and my brothers and sisters. One day at breakfast, Daddy saw an advert in the newspaper. "We've been invited to go to England," he said. Daddy had always wanted to be a jazz musician in England, so he packed his saxophone and his suitcase and he set off. We didn't want Daddy to leave Trinidad, but the house still felt happy with my 2 sisters, 3 brothers, Mommy and me. Every day at school, before lessons started, all the children sang God Save the Queen. We learnt that Trinidad was part of the British Empire. We learnt about England, far away on the other side of the world. We imagined Daddy there, playing his saxophone, wearing a coat to keep warm. And I dreamt of meeting the Queen. Each day we went to the market to buy mangoes, breadfruit and sweet potatoes. The months went past. In the hot season we had to move very slowly. Then, when the wet season came, we would dance outside under the huge warm raindrops. A year after Daddy left, Mommy packed her bags and went to join him in England. She took my littlest sister Cynthia and brother Junior with her. Sandra and I had to stay behind with our wicked auntie and wait for Mommy's letters. One day a letter arrived from Mommy. It said we were finally going to go to England. We jumped for joy. Even better, our brothers Lester and Ellington were coming as well. Now it was our turn to pack. We didn't have any warm clothes, but we packed our prettiest dresses. It took 15 days to sail to England. We saw flying fish and seagulls. The ship was like a floating skyscraper, but our cabin was tiny. We got into all sorts of mischief on the boat with no parents around. We even helped in the kitchen. The closer we got to England, the colder it got. We thought about our lessons on British history at school. What would England be like? "It will be like a giant iceberg," said Lester. "Don't be silly," said Sandra. "It won't be that cold." On the day we arrived in Southampton, we did agree on one thing. We all put on our best clothes in case we were going to meet the Queen. We didn't see the Queen at the Dog, but Mommy was there, waving up at us. I thought she looked like an angel. She gave me the biggest hug and a blue knitted cardigan to keep me warm. "Let's go home," she said. we found ourselves in a land of fast underground trains and moving staircases. But London didn't feel very welcoming, and people weren't very kind. We all lived in one room, so we missed our lovely big house in Trinidad. But we were a family again. Our new home might not be what we had expected, but we would work hard and life would be better. I was excited to start a new school, but our classmates had never seen black children before. They called us names. They don't ask us to play with them, I told Mummy. But after a while, we became friends. At first, coming to England was not as nice as I thought it would be, but little by little, we settled in and it felt like home. And I still dreamt of meeting the Queen. And one day, when I was all grown up, I did. Wow, what a fascinating and inspiring story. Fluella experienced a lot of difficulties when she was a child growing up in England, but was able to find a way through, and it was done, and she has done some wonderful things, and she has helped so many people and children. Thank you for listening to my story. Remember to check out Joanna's video on Dame Fluella Benjamin. And until we meet again, remember, stay safe, look after one another, and always keep smiling. Bye for now.